Hey, Shalom Watkins, welcome back to James London, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Chakadash, and I give double honors to the elders, the apostles of GMS, and Shalom to the hopeful that pushing his truth and all sincerity. Back with another video. I got an article here from the Daily Express, here from the UK, right? And as the title suggests, right, you know, prophecy is certainly going to be fulfilled, man, right? And you know, this is what this video is about, man. You know, prophecy, you know, is surely coming to pass. Okay, everything that we've been speaking about, you know, coming out of these scriptures, okay, is going to come to pass, man. Okay, we're on the road to prophecy, right? So, you know, concerning the MOTB, you know, this is what these guys are saying. All right. So I'm gonna read this, right? It says CV chip developer says there's no stopping rollout. And this is what we're waiting for, man. We're waiting for the rollout. Okay, we're waiting for Esau to roll this out, okay, to the masses, man. You know, this is what we've been waiting for, you know, looking forward to for ages. You know, when is Esau gonna roll this out? All right, and you know, this news has been popping up more and more of late. You know, especially with this whole, you know, this whole pestilence 19 out here, right? So, you know, we expect, or Lord, really hope, you know, this is what they end up doing, you know, in a bid to solve the issue. You know, we expect Esau to come out with this to supposedly solve the issue, right? So Lord willing, yeah, man, roll it out this year, 2022. All right. Says there's no stopping the rollout. Okay, so it's gonna be, okay, it's gonna get rolled out, right? Says whether we like it or not, right? So Lord willing, man, this year, you know, the year of the rollout, right? The Lord turning it up, right? So yeah, Lord willing, you know, this gets rolled out. But anyways, the developer of a controversial new CV chip that is embedded in, you know, implantable, right, has hit back at critics who slammed the project in an exclusive interview with Express.co, whatever, right? A Swedish start tech company. Okay, we keep mentioning these Swedes, man. These Swedes love their tech, man. And these implantable techs. All right, it says has invented a scannable chip that is implanted and can display CV status. All right, this digital implant is designed to be implanted into people's arms, so the V passport pops up when scanned. All right, so already, if you know these scriptures, right, you should be mindful of this, man. You should be wary of this. You know, as I don't want to speak too much about the, you know, the second part where I bring out the scriptures and that, but you know, for the sake of trying to keep the video up, I'm gonna just read the article without saying too much. All right, and then I'm gonna get into it in part 2, right? This is created by the tech startup Disruptive, right? Even the name, you know, it sounds dodgy, isn't it, right? Disruptive subdermals. The controversial invention is made of pre-programmable, scannable implant 2 millimeters by 60 millimeters in size. You know, they keep saying there's that grain of rice, right? I ain't gonna read that, right? It's on the screen long enough. You can, you know, you can read that, right? It says he said this technology exists and is used, whether we like it or not. I am happy that it is brought into the public conversation, right? So it's going to get spoken about more. Okay, expect it to be, you know, in the airways, right, on your TVs, you know, discussion, debates, whether or not this is a good idea or not, whether this is, you know, safe, whether this is ethical and all this kind of stuff. Right? Expect to get talked about a lot more. All right. It says new technologies must be broadly debated and understood. Right. So this is where it comes in, you know, convincing people, you know, trying to get people, you know, to come around to the idea, you know, of having this as something normal, right? So smart implants are powerful health technology. Is a powerful health technology, right? So that's yeah, that's what's going on, right? So this is what we are building at Disruptive, and our goal is to transform healthcare on a global scale. While in humans, this kind of technology is very common. Sorry, while new in humans, this technology is very common for household pets, but most of them are embedded with a chip that reveals the animal's medical history when scanned. Right, so it's costing €100 for a chip. The device works by scanning the spot on the arm with a mobile phone or scanner. Right. So when scanned, the PDF would appear that shows all the details of the person's EU certificate, CV certificate, right, which indicates their V status, and may also show whether the person has recently been tested, you know, for the V, for the CV, right? Okay, so obviously they're gonna say, you know, it's not used for certain things. You know, as you can read here, I ain't gonna read it. You know, you can see it. All right, but the point around this video is really just the title. You know, really, there's no stopping the rollout. All right. So on that note, what I'm gonna do is make the part 2. All right, we're gonna get into some scriptures. All right. So I'll catch you in a second.